One and then you sing
All right, one, two,
How long are we gonna
1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy. What's the next part of the song? Happy birthday to you. Hey everybody, this is Zandashe, and as you can see, I went to DC. So here's how that went. What's good, everybody? I just made it to DC. Learned how to use a Metro card. That was interesting. Apparently this is a Metro, not a Subway. I don't know what happens if I call it a Subway. Got a large trip getting here. I'm tired. Tomorrow will be fun. You can hop out and take a picture real quick. Do not do that. It's stuck somewhere. Come find us. So I went to DC to visit my good friends Kat, Roman, Blair, and Maya. It was also Roman's birthday weekend, and the Million Man March was going on, so we really wanted to step out and see what was going on. This is them taking me back to their place on the Metro, which was interesting. All right, Kat, where are we at?
We are in Columbia Heights, a prime example of DC's gentrification. This is a predominantly Black and Latino neighborhood until a couple of years ago when they put up a Target, a Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, and a bunch of white people from suburbia came and moved in here to be near to these things, and now rent is astronomical. It's about $2,000 for a one-bedroom apartment over here.
I have to be quiet because I don't want to wake up the third roommate. But I want to introduce everyone to Sidwell. Sidwell the cat, say hello. Excuse me, Sidwell. Alright, so night one in DC is just about complete. My friends are cooking for me, thankfully. Tomorrow's a long day. It's the only full day that I have out here, so I'll be back with more. Alright, so we're at the Million Man March. It's about what I thought it would be. Interesting. So let's check it out.
A unity in diversity, a unity without uniformity, a unity in well-being and flourishing of our people.
So as you can see here, I was a little hesitant to say anything about the march, and I'll be honest, my opinion a lot of people probably may not like on it, but I wasn't a huge fan. I'm sure there have been plenty of think pieces and articles out about how it wasn't intersectional and the focus was mainly towards Black men, and all of those things are completely right. There was a lot of sexism there and respectability politics, but all at the same time, it was great to be around a lot of people of color for a great cause. We saw very interesting things, and I think it was a great look at the different, I don't want to say tiers, but the different types of progression that there is and how people aren't really a monolith. The coolest thing we saw was the burning of the Confederate flag, and we pretty much left after that, but it was interesting because at first they couldn't get the flag to burn, and so people from the crowd started handing in their hand sanitizers and perfume and whatnot, anything that was flammable, and finally we got a nice fire to it. That was a great photo op for everyone. And then they had another flag, and I'm not sure how many burned. We left after 2, frankly, because, I mean, it was great visually, and we got our pictures, and so we decided it was time to head out. And I'm kind of glad we missed Farrakhan, but that's a different story. So I went to Eastern Market. Here's me trying to explain that we're in Eastern Market all while covering up the mic on the camera, but that's okay. At first we saw a lot of beautiful, expensive scarves, paintings, and rugs that we couldn't afford. Then we made our way deeper down into the market, and I bought way too much soap, a lot of jewelry, And, well, we didn't buy a lot of clothes.
It's just kind of awkward holding a camera up to yourself like this.
You need a selfie stick.
I do need a selfie stick.
We kept going on down the market, and we stayed there maybe for about 2 hours, and eventually found our way to the vegetables and the fruit that I couldn't bring back on the plane with me. And so we went to a really cool bookstore after, and the books were stocked to the tip top. And so that kind of brings us back to the end of the night, where we went to celebrate Roman's birthday at the restaurant, which you've already seen. And so I hope everyone had a great time. I know I did.